Happy 4th of July! Today in Tana's Treats, we are going into the world of celebratory cupcakes. Cupcakes that you can change the color of to fit any occasion, whether it be 4th of July, red, white, and blue, Christmas, red, green, and white, school colors for graduation. You can change your cupcake to match your event. And today, I'm going to show you how to do that with a layered red, white, and blue cupcake. So today our cupcakes have very simple ingredients, just 3 extra ingredients besides the mix. And I'm using a white cake mix, just your favorite white cake mix. It calls for 3 egg whites, not the whole egg. You can use the whole egg, but it's going to turn your batter a little bit on the yellow side. It will work and it will be delicious. But to make the pure color white, we need to use just egg whites. So I'm making a double batch with 2 cake mixes. So we've doubled our ingredients that we're adding. So the box says to add our cake mix. We're going to add that into our bowl. I'm going to take the bag out of this box, add it. And this bowl for this mixer can hold two boxes of cake mix without any problem. We just need to make sure that it's mixed up well enough. So the added ingredients is vegetable oil. It calls for a 1/2 cup. We're going to use, this is a whole cup for 2 boxes. And I use vegetable oil instead of butter. I like to mix up my ingredients, but vegetable oil works well for me. The butter, if you add melted butter instead of the oil, to me it makes it a little drier, and I don't like a dry cupcake or a dry cake. Now, egg whites for the mix says 3, so we have 4 egg whites per box, and so that's 8 egg whites into the batter. I've already separated my eggs out. And a whole cup of milk. You know the box of batter says a cup of water, but to make it more like a bakery cupcake, we always add whole milk instead of water. And so that's why we also add the extra egg or extra egg white. So that's 2 cups of whole milk into our mix. And we're going to just mix it on slow just to get everything together. Okay, our ingredients have come together really well, and we're going to speed up this mixer to about half or medium and let that beat really, really well for about 2 minutes. Okay, our batter has mixed completely. We've raised up our beater. I'm going to take my spatula, and it looks good. So now I told you that this is a 4th of July cupcake. And so what that means is we are going to color part of this batter. We're going to have a red, a white, and a blue. So the white batter, we don't have to do anything with. But the red and the blue, I've got some red and royal blue gel color for cakes. And I just bought that at my local supply store, my bakery supply store, and at Hobby Lobby in my hometown. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a scooper and I'm going to scoop out this batter into 3 different bowls. I'm just going to hold that to the side. So here is a scoop. This is a cup scoop, a cup of white. Okay, so we have our 3 bowls of plain white batter. I just have some plastic spoons here that I'm going to use to color them. And as I said, I had gel color. If you take just plain food color from the supermarket, it's most likely going to be liquid and it's going to thin your batter out. So always use gel color. And it doesn't take much, just a little bit will do you. In fact, we're not going to start with much. This is red. We're going to just that much. And you will see how far that red will go. We're going to have to add some more, but always make sure all of your batter is colored. It's going to be a pretty pink. And another squeeze, another dab will do us. Make sure you get all the way to the bottom of the bowl because I'm finding some white batter that I have not mixed yet. You can see that the batter is not thinning out at all. It's just changing colors. I think we've about achieved that red. It's going to darken up when we bake it. And so let's move on to blue. This is a different brand, so it was a little thinner. So it may not take as much as the red did because it was really, really thick. And it's going blue pretty fast. Red, white, and blue cupcake batter. Ready to go into the cupcake tins. The wrappers or the liners that I bought were red, white, and blue as well. So I'm going to clear this off and bring my muffin tins over with my liners and start filling some liners. To get this batter in our cupcake tins, first of all, I'll show you my liners. They are kind of a dark vintage flag color. I was looking for more that was going to be bright like our cupcake batter, but that's as good as I could do. But anyway, so I've taken 16-inch piping bags and put them in a glass. The glasses are not as big as I wanted, but we have to use what we have. And so I'm just going to take a measuring scoop. I'm going to start with blue on the bottom. And then we'll have red on the top and white in the middle. Because when we say our nation's colors, we say red, white, and blue. So when we're finished, it will be red on the top, white in the middle and blue on the bottom. But we have to go backwards in reverse order. But first, I'm going to fill these bags. White batter next. Let me grab now the white. And the red. Okay, I'm going to set all of these aside, come back to our blue. This is my large 2 dozen Wilton muffin pan that will fit perfectly into my oven. So what we do is we pull this bag up, squeeze it down, get all the air out that we can. You see that little air bubble at the bottom? We're gonna cut that off and it's gonna flow. So you go straight into and you cover the bottom of your muffin pan or your cupcake liner. You don't have to put a lot because you've got 2 more layers to put in. Okay, we're finished with the blue. I'm not gonna wipe up the blue off of these cupcake pans until I'm finished because there's gonna be white on there, there's gonna be red on there. Might as well just clean it up all at one time. So now we are going to the white batter. Doing the same thing, pulling this bag up. This is gonna be a little thicker because it doesn't have any coloring in it at all. And so it'll be a little bit, won't be easier to work with, it'll just be a little different. So we're gonna squeeze it down till we get to that perfect end. We don't cut much off. If you can see that, about that much. Because if you cut a bigger hole, it will come out really fast. So there we go. And we're gonna start right on top of that blue. If it's not perfect, that's okay. In fact, that will make it prettier. Please. That was perfect. Perfect amount of white batter. Now to the red. We do the same thing. Pull this bag up. Push it down. As far as it will go. Cut off the end. Whoop. And start right on top of that white. And if it doesn't cover the whole part, it will spread out. That's okay. Okay, well, those 2 boxes of cake mix made 36 triple layer cupcakes. And so now it is time to bake. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees. We're gonna take these cupcakes to the oven and watch magic happen. So we will be right back. I'm gonna put the little pan and the big pan kind of in the middle. See, it barely just fits in my oven. I'm going to set the timer for 14 minutes. We'll be back. Oh yeah. They're good to go. Okay, here are our cupcakes, hot and fresh out of the oven. You can see the red, white, and blue a little through the liner, but you can also see the liner as well, which is really cool. And on a couple, you can see a little white that peeked up through the red. That's perfectly okay. We are about to cover them in homemade buttercream. So stay tuned and we will get these to you as soon as possible. Okay, our cupcakes are cooled and in our travel box. I have made a double recipe of vanilla buttercream. If you would like to see how I did that, check the video and it will take you to a link to show you exactly how to make vanilla buttercream Tana's Treats way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this around. I have my piping bag full of buttercream. I didn't color it any color, I just left it unnatural. I'm going to put some 4th of July sprinkles on it that are going to look almost like fireworks. So what we are going to do is we're going to place a dollop. We're going to start with our piping bag straight up and down. We're going to put a dollop right in the middle, just squeezing, putting pressure on the bag and letting go. I'm going to go and do that to all 12 of them. Okay, after we have put a dollop of the buttercream in the middle, that gives us something to build our little tower on. And so we start on one edge, putting equal pressure and going around the edge and building on top of that second one. Now we're at our 3rd time. And press down and stop. This tip, I'm not sure I told you, but it's the Wilton 1M tip. It makes this pretty swirl really, really easy. So we're going to keep on swirling. I'm going to go up here because it's further away. I'm going to do the same thing on all 12. Okay, so now we have 12 frosted 4th of July cupcakes. I'm going to step aside and wash my hands and then we're going to sprinkle them. Okay, I found some cute, cute 4th of July sprinkles at Hobby Lobby. These have little gold balls, white and red stars, little jimmies, little bit of everything in it. And so we're gonna sprinkle these up and make them a little bit more festive. Not that the cake themselves won't be festive. And it's okay if it falls down into the box. That's what it's there for. And always go back again a second time because they will fall. Okay. There's even little gold stars in there. They're all over the counter, but they are ready for the 4th of July Day picnic or for a cookout for your family on 4th of July. You can dye these cupcakes any color you want. Remember, any color, Christmas colors, Valentine colors. We did have Valentine, red and white. You can do school colors. You can do any holiday colors that you wish, even Halloween colors. To celebrate a holiday, you can make cupcakes any color you want. So, and they make sprinkles any color you want and any variation. So just be sure and get out and bake. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Tana's Treats. We will have all your baking goods coming soon. We love you. Don't forget to share us with your friends. We love getting new friends every day. We love to see who it is and where they're from. Leave us a comment. Tell us where you're from and what you like and what you like to celebrate or what holidays you would like to see us celebrate through our baking. See you later. Have a good day and happy 4th of July.